Hello and welcome back to my channel. And for this holiday season, we're doing Bookmas. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I have been a longtime YouTube viewer, and one of my favorite things about the holidays is seeing everyone do Vlogmas. And if you guys haven't heard of Vlogmas, it is essentially where people post a video, usually vlogs, every single day leading up to Christmas. And I've also seen some people do 12 days of Vlogmas, where they do a video every other day leading up to Christmas. And I just have always thought that's such a fun idea, and I wanted to do something similar, but is applicable to our channel here. And so I decided I'm gonna do 12 days of Bookmas. So starting today, every other day leading up to Christmas, there will be a book-related video. So today is day 1, and if all things are going according to plan, this is December 1st that this video is going live. And so we will be doing videos every other day going up until Christmas Eve, I believe is technically the last day, the 23rd. So for our first video of Bookmas, I wanted to talk about this readathon that I'm doing, which is called Jinglebellathon by the Bright Side Girl. Now you guys might recognize her name, and that's because a couple months ago I did her Not So Scary-a-thon, which was a Halloweeny but not really scary readathon that I did back in September, if I'm remembering correctly. So she created this readathon that starts December 1st and goes through December 14th, and there are 5 different prompts. So if you guys want to, you could also participate in this readathon. The nice thing about this one is it's pretty laid back. You can read a book for each prompt, or you can double up, quadruple up, or even just use one book for all 5 prompts. So the first prompt is Scrooge. That is to read a book that has the main character or main characters who hate Christmas. Our second prompt is called Fezziwig. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And that is to read a book that features a holiday party. Our third prompt is Tiny Tim, which is to read a book that is a heartwarming story. Our fourth prompt is Christmas Spirit, which is to read a holiday ghost story. And our fifth prompt is Bob Cratchit, which is to read a family read. So like I said earlier, you can read one book for each prompt, read one book for all 5, read one book for 3 and 2, or whatever other combination you can think of. So who knows? I might end up doubling up or something like that, but in case I don't, I have picked out 5 books that I know will fulfill these 5 prompts. So for our Scrooge prompt, I have picked out Holly and Nick Hate Christmas by Betsy St. Amant, I think is how you pronounce her last name. Part of the description here says, when a Christmas-hating woman's brother sets her up with a fellow Grinch and it backfires, she decides to out-Christmas her date by setting up a festive battle wills in this enemy-to-lovers holiday rom-com. I thought this one sounded so much fun. For our second prompt, a book involving a holiday party, I have picked out The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year by Ally Carter. In this one, we have 2 authors who are invited to a holiday party hosted by this super prolific author, and in the middle of the party, the host goes missing or is found dead. I'm not 100% sure what it is. I've heard a lot of people talk about this book, but there's something, and it's unclear, but these 2 have to gang up and figure out what happened, something that's a lot easier said than done because they can't stand each other. For our third prompt, a heartwarming read, I picked out Grace and Henry's Holiday Movie Marathon by Matthew Norman. And the description here says, the new year barely began when Grace White and Henry Adler both lost their spouses. Now, nearly a year later, the first holiday season since their great and terrible sadnesses approaches. Although their mothers scheme to matchmake the 2 surviving spouses, it's clear that neither is ready to date again. Yet no one understands what they're going through better than each other, and a delicate friendship is born. I just thought this one sounded so sweet, and I'm really excited to get into this one. I have a feeling there will be tears. For our fourth prompt, a holiday spirit book, I have picked out Good Spirits by B.K. Borison. This is another one that I've heard so many good things about. And in this one, our male main character is the ghost of Christmas past, and he spends every holiday season going around haunting people and showing them the error of their ways. But this year, he has been assigned someone that he can't figure out why she's being haunted. Usually the people he's haunting are bad people, but she's not. I'm super excited to read this one. I've just heard so many good things. And for our fifth prompt, a family read, I picked out A Winter in New York by Josie Silver. This is one that I actually already owned. And in this one, a young chef stumbles upon a family secret recipe that might lead her to the love and life she's been looking for. Iris just moved to New York and is struggling, but when she finds this amazing little shop that she recognizes from her aunt's old photos, she goes in and realizes she might have just stumbled upon a kind of really big secret. Alrighty, so that is everything that I have planned for Jinglebellathon. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are going to be participating. I'll also leave a link in the description to the Brightside Girls video where she's announcing everything and explaining everything. She also has some other challenges that she's doing. I'm just going to be doing the readathon part, but I'm really excited to get into these books. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have read any of the books that I talked about today, but spoiler free, please. I haven't read them yet. And I will see you guys in 2 days. Bye.